Hey there, this is a short little video to kind of potentially promote something I'm interested in producing content for, which is Star Wars Unlimited. Star Wars Unlimited is a TCG by Fantasy Flight Games. You can learn more about it here. There's plenty of great how-to-play videos. You can also learn how to play on their site. And yeah, it's a really simple game, but it also has a ton of complexity. And you can even take a look at the card database. This is the official site, but you can see you can search for cards based off type. It's very similar to Magic the Gathering, honestly, with a lot of different nuances and twists in the game mechanics. I really, really like this game, and I think this game is potentially going to be one of the best TCGs of 2024 and maybe of this decade. There have been a lot of TCGs that have come out in the past couple of years, and they just haven't really taken off. There's Flesh and Blood, which does have a decent competitive scene. I really don't like that game. I've played that game. I just don't like it. You know, the fact that you don't really have any creatures and units that you get to attack with, I really love that about Magic. And you have like a battlefield and you're controlling that and you have a sense of agency over that. I think that's really cool. And this game has that, except for it's got a lot of twists and a lot of design space that I think is a really, really cool way to innovate on a TCG, but still have a lot of those fundamental mechanics that you can find in Magic. And so you can actually go to forcetable.net / Star Wars Unlimited, or SWU. You can see my URL. And you can play against an AI. That's what I've been doing because I learned how to play and then I really got an itch. The AI makes a lot of mistakes. But what's really cool is this is a completely free application. You can also play sealed deck on here. You can play draft against AI, which is just a really great way to get you better at this game. I'm just going to show you really quick. Got to move my face, but you do have to pay the Patreon to get these sealed and draft formats. But this game was actually designed to be constructed and have a very vibrant draft format, which I think their drafting format's really cool. And it's a great way to crack packs, get the rares you want, because this game is going to have a ton of competitive support. But like I said, the quick match is totally free, so you select a deck to play. Sabine right now is considered the deck to beat. It's just considered the best deck. So you can see the decks consist of 50 cards. You have a base and a leader card. It's kind of like a commander in Magic the Gathering, but it's in every single, commander's a special format. The entire game revolves around your leader, which is really cool. And they have all these creatures and space and ground, which is an interesting mechanic. But anyways, I'm going to play this here. I'm going to play Sabine, and then Thrawn will be there, and then I'll do a random start. So I have the initiative, so I believe I go first here. Do I want to take a mulligan? Nope. This is a unique unit here, so I'm going to resource this one. And Spark of Rebellion is an event that lets me discard a card from my opponent's hand. But because I'm playing Thrawn, this deck is actually designed. It's apparently the best deck to beat the deck I'm playing. So I'm just trying to jam games against it. So I know that this deck has event removal, so it can only attack events. I'm going to resource that, so I'm turning those into lands. And then I get to go first here. I'll play a Bethnick. He's going to play a Greedo. I'll activate my ability. Let's see if he takes the initiative. He does, so that he gets to go first next turn. Draw 2. Let's see. I think I'll get rid of Rebel Pathfinder. It's the weakest card in my hand. All right, so his leader gets to tap my guy down every turn if if he pays one mana or one resource to reveal the top card of any deck, and if it's equal or greater than in cost, he can tap my guy down, which kind of sucks, to be honest. So he's slowing me down here. So I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play Ezra Bridger. And he's going to attack in for a whopping 6. I'll take the initiative. Wow. I'm going to resource K2 because it's not very resource efficient card, and he can tap my guys down a lot. What am I going to do? I am going to use my action ability. Actually, I'm going to use my base's action ability and make Greedo do no damage this turn. Okay, he's going to tap my guy down. I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play red 3. And he's going to tap down Ezra Bridger. So he's really slowing me down. I am going to then activate my action here. Cool. And then I'll bring out her as my leader as a free action. And then I get to attack with her. He's got -4 attack until end of turn. So I'm just going to kill him for free. And then he has to get... Greedo lets you look at the top card of your deck to see... And then if it's an event, or you get to do two damage to any creature on the battlefield. So... or unit rather. And this is the space quadrant, this is the ground, so they're kind of like separate battlefields. All right, I have 2 red 3s, so I'm going to resource one of those. So he's going to tap down Sabine. Man, this is annoying. He's really tapping down my guys, and this taps him down for 2 turns. I'm going to play Fleet Lieutenant. No, I'm gonna play Wing Leader, Ezra Bridger, and then I'm going to attack with Ezra Bridger. Let's see what I flip off the top here. Okay, I think I'm gonna discard that. He lets me look at the top card, and I get to play it, discard it, or leave it. I'm gonna play another card. I'm gonna play a Sabine here, and then I'm going to attack for 3. And then he's got the initiative, so he gets to go first in this round. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. So if I resource this Wing Leader, I can double Fleet Lieutenant, which pushes a ton of damage. When played, you may attack with the unit. If it's a rebel unit, it gets +2/+0 for the attack. So I'm going to play a Fleet Lieutenant. And yep. Attack with him. And go into here, so I'll do like 4 damage, I believe. Which unit gets raid 2? Oof. Target Sabine. So he's going to attack him with Thrawn, reveal the top card of my deck, and he's going to tap down Sabine. Oh, Ezra Bridger does more damage. So I really diversified my damage there. He's going to ambush and kill my Sabine. That's definitely not good for me. I'm actually going to play another Fleet Lieutenant here and attack with the unit. Attack with this one. Attack for 5. Yeah. And then I believe he gets a buff from this guy, so I win here. So I'm recording this to kind of show how powerful Sabine is. So my opponent's deck is designed to beat this deck, and it just can't do it. And the reason I've seen people online, like 2 human people play against each other, and I've noticed that a lot of times the Sabine deck is going to lose, but I've been watching them, and I think I know why. So what's interesting about this deck is you basically just want to flood the board, because the Thrawn deck, so Thrawn's ability, his leader side, and let's just do a refresh here. His leader side and his unit side are all designed to tap down your stuff, but he can only do it once per turn or once per attack, which is once per turn. And if you have 6 units out, tapping down one of them, who cares? And so it's just very advantageous to really push lots of damage. This is a pretty bad hand because you don't want K2 in this hand here, because he can just tap it down. So you can see there, I got rid of K2, which is considered a really powerful card because he can just tap down my 4-drop, and the 4-drop is the highest drop in this deck. So you just really want to go low to the ground, like as fast as possible. So I'm going to resource both of these. He gets to go first here. He's going to play Cartel Spacer. I'm going to play a Sabine. So my opponent is definitely doing a lot better on the play here. I'm going to pass. All right, so for a cause I believe in. Again, like I said, these events are bad. You want recursive damage with creatures, so he's going to tap down my stuff. See, he's going to nullify me, but if I have 4 creatures out, who cares if he stops one of them from doing something? So I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play Bethnic 2 Tubes. He's going to play a shielded guy. I'll play another card. I'll play this one. He's going to attack into this. Yep. And then I will take initiative. All right, so I think I'm going to put down For a Cause I Believe in again. Again, you just want to push that damage. So I'm going to attack with him into here, giving Sabine Raid 2. He's going to tap down my Sabine, which is super frustrating. What do I want to do here? I get to play my own Sabine this turn. I'm going to play a card. I'm going to surprise strike here with this into there, and he's going to probably attack in, but I don't care. I got in 6 damage, so I am totally fine. All right. Action ability. I'm going to use my Sabine action ability to continue to pressure his life total. So he's going to, so he had a shielded effect. That definitely sucked. So I'm going to play a card, play the Partisan Insurgent. He's going to kill that. So he's definitely playing the control now. So I'm going to deploy Sabine. And then I've also figured this out. I'm going to use Jeddah City because he took the initiative. So I might as well maximize my potential. I'm going to give this -4 attack, and then I'm going to attack into it so it doesn't do any damage to me. And this has Sentinel, so it prevents me from attacking his base. Pass. So I'm actually not going to resource anything. I need to maximize my... These are some good cards here. He's going to tap down a card. Yep. So I'm going to attack with this Sabine, attack in, and it's actually going to do a damage to the target before combat to kill it. So I get to keep my Sabine, which definitely is a positive play on my part. I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play a Wing Leader, and this gives 2 experience tokens to any guy. So I'm going to give it to that one. Okay. I'm going to attack with my Sabine into their base for a total of 5 damage. And he's going to trade here, which is fine because I'm fine with him doing that. I'm going to take the initiative. I get 2 cards. I will resource this. So now I have 5. I'm going to kill him this turn, I think. So I'm going to play a card. Going to play the Fleet Lieutenant. Attack with the unit. Yep. Attack with there and go into there. Probably 5 damage. Yeah. So Thrawn comes out. I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play Surprise Strike. So that would give 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Attack in here into there. So 6 damage total. And there's nothing in my deck that can tap down Sabine, because if you look, on attack, reveal the top card of any player's deck, exhaust a unit that costs the same or less than a reveal card. So he has to have a 4 or higher, or I do. And he can look at any time, he can look at the top card of my deck. I probably should have attacked with this Sabine to put him down to 1 life. That probably would have made sense. But regardless, he would have been dead on the crackback at 21 life. So let's take a look. He had Cantina Bouncer in hand, which returns a non-leader unit to my hand. He had Waylay, another Cantina Bouncer. So this is what's weird, is the AI might have played a little poor here, but I don't even care if he plays this, because I think I just have enough aggression where none of these guys have Sentinel. So he plays that on my guy. okay, I'll attack in with my other two guys. And that's what I've been trying to say is like this Thrawn deck is all about slowing you down. But if you get 4 or 5 creatures out by turn 3, they can't do anything. So, not turn 3, sorry. Turn 3. So let's just restart the game here. It's my last one, best 2 out of 3. Actually, I've already won 2. I'm not going to take a mulligan. And like I said before, you want to get rid of these Spark of Rebellions. They're just not that good. Because you want to flood the board. I'm going to play that. He's going to play a Crafty Smuggler. I'll take the initiative because I don't want him to tap down my guy. Choose a card to resource. Rebel Pathfinder sounds good. All right, so I'm going to attack in with this. Get in for 3. And he's going to play Interceptor. I'm going to play 2 more cards. So I'm going to play this guy. And I am going to play this guy. So now he's going to attack in for 2. And ooh, that was a nice trade for him. I'm going to take the initiative so he can't tap down one of my guys. I'm going to resource K2. Like I said, K2 is not a good card. So if I play Leia here, which is really interesting, so I'm actually going to attack in with this for 3. Because he gets a buff. He's going to tap that guy down. So if I play Leia, I get to ready a resource. I'm back up to 3 resources again. Get to play another card. I'm going to play red 3, which gives all my guys raid 1. He's going to trade with Leia, which is fine with me. I get to activate Sabine for 1 damage to both of us. He's going to do 2 to the base. I'm going to activate Sabine. He's going to do 2 to the base. And then Sabine is going to do 1 plus 3 from raid 1 here. So pretty... He got initiative though, so I'm up a life. Ooh. If I resource for a cause I believe in, I can play Wing Leader and Surprise Strike. So notice how this is all about just dumping your hand every turn against this deck specifically. If I were playing like another deck, I might actually not do this because these are all really good cards. This is a reach card. It does direct damage to the base without a unit. This is another, you know, bursty card, but I'm going to do it like this. So he used Cunning. This is the best card in that deck. It's a double faction effect. It's like a commanded magic, like Cryptic Command. So choose 2 in any order. So he returned a unit to my hand and tapped down up to 2 units. So he tapped down my whole board basically and completely nullified. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play Wing Leader now and give this bonus attack for next turn. And then I'm going to... Ooh, he's actually got me on the crackback here. So I'm going to use one of my actions to nullify his attack here. So save myself 2 life, because I know that on the next turn here, I am going to crack in for a lot. Ezra Bridger's a lot to cast, so I'm going to get rid of him. So I'm going to play a card. I'm going to play red 3 to give all my guys a buff. If he's got another Cunning, this is not good for me. He's got a Cartel Spacer. He's going to tap down my Sabine. That was very good on his part. I'm going to play a Surprise Strike on the Wing Leader, and I'm going to go in for a bunch. 6. And he's going to tap down another card. And attack. So I think I lost this game. But I'm going to play another card here. All right, so he's going to shrug in. I'm going to take the initiative. So I'm at 9. Yeah, I think I'm dead here. So dang it. I think I needed to draw a Surprise Strike to win. So I'm going to attack with Sabine. She's going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Do I have the win actually? Ooh, I might actually have the win. Oh, there's the Surprise Strike that would have ended the game. Man. Oh, you know what? So I think if I would have attacked with this guy and then given Sabine raid 2, it would have been 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I still would have been 1 short. I think. So, oh, actually, if I attack with Green Squadron, I think that's game because I get double raid. Yep, so that just kind of shows you how this deck, even when my opponent is doing well, cannot win. So Sabine is the best deck in Star Wars Unlimited right now. Very fun to play. It's kind of like red deck wins, which in a lot of formats, red deck in Magic the Gathering is the best deck. So let me know what you guys think. Really unpolished video because I don't do this stuff, but thought it was kind of fun to record this.